Oh, yes. Oh, jolly good. Yes, excellent. R. Oh, don't worry, it's still me. So, lesson 2 of our unit of literacy here on the Two Stubborn Pirates. Now, this lesson might be in 2 parts, because the first thing I'd like you to do is I would like you to draw your own treasure map. Now, your treasure map should be a map. Think about the story that Bluebeard and Redbeard were fighting against. If you remember right back at the beginning of the story, Bluebeard owned a map which led to lots of pirate treasure, more than enough gold and jewels for a life full of pleasure. Crafty Redbeard stole the map in the dead of the night, so Bluebeard set sail after him, determined to fight. So your first half of this lesson, and this could take 1 day perhaps, is to draw your own pirate map. Now, I'm going to show you my map here. I'm just going to take this off because I can't actually see. There you are. My eyes going back. So here is a pirate map that I have created in the past. And you can see it has a compass on it. It has the outlines of a pirate island. And on this island, you might want to include some features such as mountains, forests. You might want to include some lakes, certainly some palm trees, maybe some shark fins, of course it is a desert island. And of course, don't forget, feature of every pirate map, X marks the spot. Now on your pirate map, you can give it some labels as well. Now don't just put it as mountains, try and think of an adjective to go with those mountains, or sharks, or forests. I've put here a forbidden forest, an abandoned stockade. So the first part of the lesson is to draw your own pirate map. Think about what was being stolen and fought over in the story. Now, of course, you can draw it on a bit of paper. You can turn this into a bit of an art lesson. Here it is. And you could use tea bags to stain your piece of art. You could even ask mums and dads to perhaps tear a little bit off the corner. You could, with great parental supervision, maybe even, I've burnt a little hole in mine, but try not to burn the whole thing, and obviously do that with an adult, don't do that on your own. But hopefully at the end you'll have your own pirate map. So, pirate map complete, what is your activity? So, the second half of the lesson, what we'd like you to do is we'd like you to write some steps that a pirate would follow to find the treasure. Now this is a little bit like a set of instructions where you'll be using some time connectives. So here come the time connectives now. So what we've got, a few time connectives you could use to give some simple steps, some simple instructions for a pirate to follow. You'll want to choose somewhere on your pirate map to start. So perhaps you could say, first, cross the enchanted forest. Next, sail across the lagoon. And so on until finally dig underneath the third palm tree on the left and you will find your buried treasure. Now, to make these instructions a little bit more interesting, you could use some ly words, some adverbs to go with each instruction. So for instance, words like carefully, slowly, cautiously. You wouldn't want your pirate to be snapped up by any crocodiles in the middle of the island. So it's a list of instructions that your pirate will be able to follow to reach the pirate treasure. Now, as a little challenge, you might want to use some contractions in there. Think about the other lessons we've done where we've used top tips like don't or shouldn't, mustn't. They might be helpful to a pirate who's trying to look at this map and traverse the island to go and get their treasure. So, part 1, treasure map. Part 2, the instructions that go with there's your map. Off you go.